Today we're going to take a look at European settlement in North America. So, as we've been looking at in this class, the same time that Native American societies were thriving in the Americas, European nations were also making plans to colonize this same territory. So what I want you to do is I want you to use a context clues to complete each sentence with the correct term. So you have your terms over on the right, and using context clues, put the terms with the correct statements. So the British Empire used to include India and Austria. The blank flooded the storm during the storm, and many people lost their homes. The settlement flooded during the storm, and many people lost their homes. The Israelis and the Palestinians both blank the lands belongs to them. The Israelis and the Palestinians both claim the land belongs to them. And lastly, South Africa was once a colony of the Dutch. Alright, so just a couple of examples of some terms that we're going to come across. So to break it down a little bit further with each of these terms. What is an empire? An empire is territories ruled by a single nation. So last year you guys had your world cultures class, and you briefly talked about the Roman Empire. So the Holy Roman Empire, this is a single territory ruled by a single nation. So you can see that it really expanded out, and it's all controlled by one nation. Next, we're going to take a look at a settlement. A settlement is a small village including homes and other buildings. So the picture over here talks about a small village with these buildings that help encompass making up a settlement. Now, taking a look at the top up here, claim is a statement of ownership. Someone comes in and says, I claim that this is mine. So they're saying that it is theirs. Empire, territories ruled by a single nation. And settlement, a small village including homes and other buildings. If you still needed those terms, those are on the bottom of the page for you. And a colony. Colony is foreign land and people ruled by a distant nation. So as we've looked at this before, the distant nation, Europe, coming over to North America. We're talking 3,000 miles away. So that would be a distant nation. So they're trying to rule a territory far from where they're at home. How many students plan to live their entire lives without ever leaving home? Many people eventually are going to leave their homes. So my question to you is, what are some reasons for wanting to leave home? Think about this now, put it in terms of Europeans. You have Europeans 3,000 miles away. They don't know what the land looks like. They don't know what it has to offer. And they've got to start completely fresh, completely new. Why would they want to do that? People hundreds of years ago in Europe also wanted to leave home. People, just like nations, wanted to claim land for their own. So this is one of the reasons that people wanted to leave their homelands and come to the New World to get a different start. They wanted to have their own lands. Alright, so if you take a look at the map here, we have different European land claims. So the different regions of the United States. So over here you've got California, Texas, going down into Mexico. You've got the middle part of the United States over here. You've got Florida as a territory over here. You've got the East Coast down to Florida. And then up here you've got Canada. So who owned these different territories? Spain had claimed Florida. Spain also claimed California and Mexico. France claimed the central part of what is now the United States. England claimed the East Coast, and England also had up in Canada. Now that we have just completed the first part, Let's read paragraphs 2 through 4 on European land claims in North America and complete the chart on the bottom. You've completed the top part of the worksheet. Now I want you to complete the second part of the worksheet. I want you to specifically look for motive for settlement, type of settlement built, and goods produced for export. And then I want you to indicate whether this benefited the European nation a lot, some, or little.